What's up guys, my name is Ari here from Crypto News, and in this video we're going to be having a look at a comparison between Ethereum and Solana. These two have been a massive battle on Twitter, and a lot of people think that Solana will flip Ethereum. But will Solana really flip Ethereum? Is it really possible? We could see right here that a market cap of Solana is sitting at $42 billion, and of course the market cap of Ethereum is sitting at $269 billion. So 42 billion against 269 million. Now let's see how many X that is to the Ethereum market cap. So if I do 269 divided by 42, we're looking at roughly a 6.4X from here. Now a lot of people are predicting for Solana to go to $1,000. Now, if I do 6.5X, this is essentially bring Solana to $660. Can we really see Solana go to $660? And of course, this is assuming that Ethereum does stay here the same at 2,200 or even below that. So let's have a look at this comparison chart real quick. Transaction per second, there's no doubt that Solana does kill Ethereum in every aspect. Average fee per transaction, there's no doubt that Solana kills it. Transaction latency, of course, I don't think it's 5 minutes. It's a little bit exaggerated, but 0.4 seconds, Solana kills it. Number of validators, of course, Ethereum does win it on that one. Total transaction to date, 15 billion. Ethereum is 1.7 billion. Now, a lot of people are talking about how Solana will essentially flip Ethereum. Now, you guys need to remember that every layer 2 that is built on Ethereum, or like Arbitrum, Optimism, you need to understand that 20% of these layer 2s are, and of the revenue will be going to Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum is definitely here to stay because these layer 2 such as OP, Optimism, Arbitrum, and etc., Immutable X are pretty much and will pretty much explode in the next bull market or this upcoming bull market. So we're gonna see mass revenue fees, 20% of it going to Ethereum, and of course, yeah, and not Solana, just to Ethereum. So having a look at Ethereum right now, currently sitting, of course, a 24-hour traded volume is sitting at $18 billion. If we have a look right here, we can see that Ethereum is ranked number 2. Solana is a top 4 cryptocurrencies. Now, of course, USDT, I'm taking that out of the equation in the top 10. I don't think a stable coin should be in the top 10, but of course, the market cap is still a market cap sitting at $93 billion. So we could see right here that Solana top 4. So right under BNB, we saw Solana flipping BNB earlier this month, or the end of last month. And now Solana is currently back in the top 5. Ethereum sitting at top 2 like usual for the last 5 years. Nothing really has changed in that. Solana volume is sitting at $3.3 billion. Ethereum volume sitting at $18 billion. So obviously that's 6 times the amount that Ethereum is generating in volume. Now, you guys need to remember that there's a lot of hype right now of Solana because of, not because really of NFTs, but because of the Solana ecosystem that is happening. So we saw a bunch of crypto or meme coins, I should say, on the Solana ecosystem that have been exploding 500x, 1000x, 200x, and a lot of people are buying Solana right now to get into the next shitcoin. So that's why Solana pretty much has been exploding. Now, you need to remember, guys, that Solana does have a bunch of issues or a bunch of power outage that they have to restart the network and etc. So we've seen that a bunch of times, and when this does happen, we see Solana pretty much crash. Now, that doesn't mean that Solana is not a good project. That doesn't mean that Solana is not here to stay. I think that Sol is definitely here to stay, but I do not think that Solana is here and to flip Ethereum. I don't think that Solana will flip Ethereum, despite that the transaction per second is sitting at 65,000. Now, it's like saying KDA Cadena. KDA Cadena is a new proof of work. Okay, now proof of work, guys, we know how proof of work is, right? It's very, very, very hard to scale a proof of work eco, but we know the security is there. Now, Solana and Ethereum, because they both switched to proof of stake, we know how bad the security can be. So KDA claims it could do up to 480,000 transactions per second. Yet, am I here, or are people saying that KDA will flip Ethereum? No, even though it does solve the trilemma, I don't think that that KDA will flip Ethereum. So that's what's happening right here. 480,000 transactions per second. The average fee per transaction on KDA is way, way, way lower than Solana, even though it doesn't matter. Transaction latency is sitting at 0.1. I'm just telling you guys the numbers right here. I actually don't know the number of validators and the total transaction to date, but what I can tell you is the transaction TPS per second is crazy. So 480,000 transactions per second, despite that it's being proof of work is obviously very, very big. So what is my price prediction for well, like a lot of people are saying, I think $1,000 is in the books in the next bull market. This would be a roughly a 10x from here. $420 billion market cap is in the books, in my opinion. Now, guys, remember Meme Combat, something that we talk about a lot. If you guys want to buy Meme Combat right here, as you guys can see, the link will be in the description below. So feel free to buy that. They just raised $6 million right here. You guys can see that they're pretty much all over. They're all over. You could buy now and earn an APY of 112% right here on Meme Combat. So going back into Ethereum real quick, what is my price prediction for Ethereum? I think Ethereum can 5x from here. This would be a roughly, $1 trillion market cap, sitting at $268 billion. I think Ethereum will be a $1 trillion market cap. I think it could go to 10K in the next bull market, or I should say this upcoming bull market that we're happening right now. So we're looking right now roughly at $420 billion in market cap, and of course Ethereum at $1 trillion market cap. Now, 10x guys for Solana, 5x for Ethereum. I think they're very, very doable. I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens here. I do think that Solana will correct back to at least $60 in the coming months, of course, but this is not financial advice. You guys should always do your own research and due diligence. And if you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.